every problem, there is potential. Hello there, this is Pastor Pete Pavelic. Thank you so much for joining me for another edition of the Daily Devo. I hope you will also take some time and come over and visit me at my website, www.pastorpete.org, for this podcast and many other resources. Today I was reading in the book of Numbers chapter 13, verses 26 through 28, and was reminded of something that I think is very, very powerful when it comes to our focus. You know, it seems like everywhere we look, we see problems, we see difficulties, we see obstacles and hardships, and things are just tough. Maybe in your marriage, maybe in life, maybe in your economic future, maybe with your kids or your relationships. There's problems everywhere we look many times in life. But the thing that exists inside of every problem is also potential. And what I have found is when I begin to focus more on my problem than the potential that lies within the problem, I lose my focus, and in the process, I lose my courage. Look at what happens here in Numbers 13. It says, the men went back to Moses, Aaron, and the entire Israelite community in the Wilderness of Paran at Kadesh. They brought back a report for them and the whole community, and they showed them the fruit of the land. That's the potential. They showed them the fruit that they had collected. They reported to Moses, we went into the land where you sent us. Indeed, it's flowing with milk and honey, and here's some of its fruit. Again, potential. However, the people living in the land are strong, and the cities are large and fortified. That's the problem. We also saw the descendants of Anak there. Again, more problems. Do you see how their focus was not on the potential of the promised land that God had told them was theirs, but their focus quickly turned to the problems they saw in the land? They didn't talk very much about the potential. They said, here it is. We brought some of it with us. They could see it. They could smell it. They could taste it. They could touch it. They could actually see the potential. But the thought of the problems, these fortified cities and these big people and these insurmountable obstacles in their life were enough ultimately to cause them to lose their focus, to lose their courage, and to not do what God called them to do, because they focused on the problem instead of the potential. Listen, my friend, I don't know what the problem is in your life today, but I do know this. There's potential inside of that problem. There is potential inside of that obstacle. There's the potential for God to do something miraculous. There's the potential for God to show up and show out and use you perhaps in a mighty way. There is potential inside of that problem if you can focus on it. If you can trust God, if you can remember all that He's done in the past, you'll find that potential. So I want to encourage you today, in the midst of whatever problem or hardship or obstacle you're facing, to look for the potential. Focus on that, keep your courage, and do what God calls you to do. So hopefully you don't end up wandering in the wilderness like these Israelites did. I hope you have a great day, an amazing day. Share this podcast with a friend. Tell them to come over to pastorpete.org. They can connect with me there. They can sign up to get this delivered right into their inbox every single day. I appreciate every single one of you. I can't wait to see you again tomorrow. Until then, God bless.